Welcome to your Farm and Home Show. My name is Joanna Coles, and this morning we're visiting with Dr. Michele Arnold. She's with the University of Kentucky, Extension Ruminant Veterinarian there. Now, you work with the Veterinary Diagnostic Lab in Lexington, and that's a very crucial role there for the health of our animals in the state of Kentucky.
Right. I work with everyone, basically. I work with veterinarians, producers, extension agents, and as well as our faculty.
Yeah, and so, you know, we've had some cases this year and probably every year where something happens in our herd, but we're not for sure why. And the Veterinary Diagnostic Lab plays a really big role in helping us figure out what that is.
We do. We play an essential role, and of course we've got ours in Lexington, and then there's the one at Murray in Hopkinsville, both of them equally accredited. And so just bring your animal there and we can diagnose it. We can go through the steps, not only the necropsy, which is the animal equivalent of an autopsy in people, but then we do the ancillary testing as well. For example, if you had an animal die, they will cut it open. First they look at the organ systems, see if there's anything that looks visibly wrong. And that would be our gross pathology. So after that, they take samples of each organ system, and the pathologist will do more with that. They make slides of each type of tissue, and then look at it under the microscope to look for certain lesions. And then we will, for example, on a pneumonia case, we'll take a sample of lung and take it to molecular and run PCR. So there we look for viruses and bacteria. And we'll take T and grow it, culture it, look for what antibiotics will work. Take liver to toxicology and look at the trace minerals. So we've got lots of different tests that go along with the diagnosis.
When would you recommend as a veterinarian to get that animal checked?
I think most of the time it's when it's unexpected. You know, that's where we get most of our animals. This animal was absolutely normal yesterday or this morning and it's dead this evening. A lot of those can be toxicities. If there's more death loss than expected, those typically come to the lab. The key though is not to bring something to the lab that's already rotten. You find something and it's rotten and it has maggots, or the buzzards have already eaten it. Those are not good specimens. We just can't do a whole lot with them because the tissues are already rotten. So, it's a shame we missed that, but I mean, it's not worth the expense.
Usually, as soon as you find that animal, as long as it's not too far gone, you need to either, with Murray, with Hopkinsville, you need to go through a veterinarian. Correct. But with the university, you don't, right?
Correct, yes. You can just bring it. It's always good to check the website, make sure that we're open. We are open 7 days a week. We're only closed for a couple of holidays. When someone comes, they first go into receiving, and we've got a really nice crew there that helps you through the paperwork. It's basically just your name and address and what you know about the animal. You know, if it was, how old it is, and any kind of signs you saw, anything that can help. So they'll take your payment information, set up an account if necessary. The typical fee for an adult cow is right around 200, I think it's 210. So, and that's everything. That's all inclusive. The necropsy and all the testing and disposal. So our fees are capped for food animal. And it's less for calves under a year. So once that is taken care of in receiving, then we have a drive-through where they come out and they'll put chains on the animal's leg, and then we have a hoist. It takes them into the facility. So you'll get something the first day, just a prelim if there's something obvious. Say black leg, easy to see, they'll put that on the prelim. And then results will come out kind of as the tests are run, but it may take up to 10 working days to get it all finished. Some are much faster, some are slow. It just depends. Best way to do it is just Google it. Google UKVDL, and we should pop up first.
All right.
Or the Breathitt Veterinary Center, whichever one you use. So,
thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.